Hello, MAGA world. Wake up, wherever you are. I got to talk to you about some things now. Listen, you're going to want to get your friends on the line real quick because I'm getting some of the inside scoop, some details about something that happened in Philadelphia. And this is crazy. I mean, it's like Banana Republic stuff in Philadelphia. And the reason we need to get this out is a lot of people don't watch the news. They don't know what's going on. And they really believe that we are just overinflating this whole conspiracy theory, whatever. But they just think, we're just overhyping it. So let me tell you what happened. You need to let your friends know about this. So in the city of Philadelphia on election night, we have a court order. Now listen carefully. We have a court order. Hey, Sister Linda, good to see you tonight. We have a court order from the judge, and I want to read that order to you real quick. Here's exactly what that court order said. This comes from the Commonwealth Court Judge, Christine Fezano Cannon. She said all candidates, watchers, or candidate representatives must be permitted to observe all aspects of the canvassing process within 6 feet while adhering to all COVID-19 protocols, including wearing masks and maintaining social distancing. So they put this court order in Corey. Thank you, Cindy. I'm so glad. Hey, Brother Travis Hodges. I'm going to have to quit saying hey to everybody so I can get through this. So they put this court order in the poll watcher's hands, Corey Lewandowski specifically. So they marched down to the voting center with a court order, people, from the judge. You're not going to believe this. Well, we knew one part of the story. We knew that they would not let them in with a judge's order in their hand. That is a huge no-no. Nobody defies a judge's order. Hey, Sister Martha, Colorado. Brandy Smith, hey. Trump Nation, wake up. You got to spread this everywhere. So they walk in, they won't let them in with a judge's order. So, Corey, now keep this in mind. The district attorney tweeted on the day of the election. We got the tweet. I'll try to get you the picture of it. And said, Donald Trump will never win the election. He was just anti-Trump all the way. This is the district attorney. The mayor of that city tweeted out all kind of anti-Trump stuff. So when they would not let Corey and his workers into the poll center that night in Philadelphia, all eyes on Philadelphia. Trust me when I tell you that. So, trust me when I tell you that. All eyes on Philadelphia. So Corey picks up the phone, and what does he do? He calls the sheriff department. He calls the duly elected sheriff of the county of Philadelphia, tells the sheriff, I have a judge's order in my hand demanding access to the voting site, to any aspect of it. You're not going to believe what the sheriff told Corey Lewandowski. He told Corey these words, I'm not coming, and nobody here is going to enforce that. Now, that is what the sheriff told Corey Lewandowski. So Corey hangs up with the sheriff, who is sworn by law to uphold all judicial orders. He calls the Philadelphia chief of police. He got the assistant chief on the line. The chief of police tells him no one here is going to enforce that order. I mean, when I heard this, my mind is blown. The next day, the story gets even worse. They go to the district attorney. The district attorney defies the judge's order. Folks, let me tell you something. This is why this is important. You've got to keep spreading this news around Facebook, across Parler, across Mewe, everywhere, because we got to wake people up. Let them know there is a coup d'etat of the American president by these law enforcement officials in Philadelphia. They broke the law, and every vote in Philadelphia should immediately be eradicated because they defied a lawful order. Those votes that was counted from the moment they got that judge's order should immediately be done away with, eradicated, because the law was broken, and nobody gives a dang. Nobody. They don't care. Wake up, America. There's a coup d'etat of the American president by law enforcement officials. We're not making this up. I'm not making it up. I'm not making up a judge's order. You can go look it up. You want me to print it out, put it on the screen? Do your research. This is getting crazier by the minute. There is a coup against our president. And listen to me, without Philadelphia, I need you to hear me. Without Philadelphia, 9 times out of 10, Donald Trump is reelected. Do you understand? That's how he lost Pennsylvania, was in the city of lowdown Philadelphia. And now we've got the law over there ignoring judges' orders. This entire election is hinging on Philadelphia. Spread this junk. Get this out to your followers. Get this out to your people, folks. This is the real deal. There's no conspiracy here. This is not QAnon. I don't even know what QAnon is, but this is none of that. This is real. A judge's order defied. The law in Philadelphia refusing to give access. The whole election. Okay, you say, how does the whole election come down to Philadelphia? Let me educate you. Is that okay? Here you go. Between Arizona and Georgia, you've got 50,000 votes between those two states that would flip them back to President Bush. We're going to find those votes. Oh yeah, we're already counting in Georgia. It's coming. Trust me. It's a turnaround coming, children, in Georgia. Oh, I learned something else tonight about Georgia. The state legislature is getting ready to do something there. So we get Georgia, Arizona in the recount. Let's just assume that's what's going to happen for the moment. Then all we've got left is Philadelphia, and our president remains in his rightful office. Anyway, folks, share it or ignore it. It's whatever you want to do. But I am furious tonight, and I don't get furious very often. But when I heard this, it was just a shock to me that this is America. You don't defy judges' orders. This is what our republic is dependent upon. The rule of what? Law. So folks, share it. Please share it, because you got people on your friends list that they think you're stupid. They think we're a bunch of dumb bunnies. They think we're drinking the Kool-Aid. Let me tell you something. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm drinking the wine. And let me tell you, the wine is getting me awoke, honey. I see things. It's happening. There's a turnaround coming. One quick question, and I'm out of here because I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. One more thing. Donald Trump don't like to lose. Would everybody agree with that? I mean, he's just not a good loser. I'll just have to say that, all right? Okay. He supposedly lost on election night, supposedly. We all know better, but we're going to say supposedly. That was one loss right there, okay? He gets up, he concedes, he walks away, runs again in 4 more years, and gives TV ratings their biggest ratings with a rematch with Joe Biden. Joe will probably be in the nursing home, but with Kamala. Oh, God, that would be a heavenly. Oh, grant it, Lord. Not Joe in the nursing home, but Kamala and Donald. So that's what he could have done. It would have been a hurtful loss, and, it would have hurt. He would have always known it was rigged, but that's okay. That's one loss. Do you folks that know Donald Trump really believe that he is setting himself up for a second loss after dragging this out? You really think that he wants to lose twice? No, no, no. No, like he said, you don't bet against me, he said, because the man knows something. That is not conspiracy theory. Folks, that is just common sense. He ain't gonna lose twice. If he does, that would have been much worse than just conceding the election. Something's up. They're gathering the evidence. Folks, keep the faith. Keep the hope alive. Why? Because it's going to be worth it in the end. All right? 4 more years. Come on, high five, everybody. 4 more years. I can hear you. Do you know how many people gathered in Washington, D.C. today? This ain't over. We used to sing a song in the church that it ain't over until it's over. Oh, not until the trumpet sounds. Well, the trumpet ain't sounded yet, children. Good night. Y'all go to bed. See y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.